All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. How are we all doing today? So, I would like to go through this post from Asari Dokubo. Many of you know that Nigerian government and the American government are now kind of in a very serious situation because a lot of Nigerians, both Christian and non-Christian, at some point have actually admitted that there's genocide going on in Nigeria. But some people are not denying that they did not say that. But internet never lies. The current Nigerian president at some point have actually made a post in that regard, saying that Christians are going through persecution, and there's genocide against Christianity, and not only president, people who happen to be in his party, like Reno Mokri, Femi Fanikayode, and list go on and on. They have at some point in their life made that publication that Christians are going through persecution in Nigeria. But the truth is that that is fact. They're kind of, well planned, well organized genocide going on in Nigeria. And many people know this for a fact, but some people are trying to play politics because now they're in power, they're in control of government and what have you. So they're trying to do damage control and pretending that something did not exist, even though they've actually made a publication about it in the past. We have talked about this even yesterday and the day before yesterday. But this video, I just want to share with us one of the reactions. People are reacting on that in their own capacity. Some trying to make a lot, kind of argument, and some are saying that it's just a propaganda of Christians, that something is not that not something like that, it does not exist. Some said no, we have evidence about it. Here is the video, here is the date and everything. So it is not something that anybody will just come and say something without paying attention to the evidence available. So American government decided to put Nigerian as a country of particular concern, like they're watching on them and warning Nigerian government, you better protect Christians or we do something. Then in less than 24 hours after the pronouncement, American government decided to say, okay, let us stretch it by making sure that if Nigerian government couldn't do something, we are going to send soldiers in Nigeria to now use our hand and protect Christians and go after those that have been buying Christians for years. Asari Dokubo is not left alone. Many of people know him. In case if you're not a Nigerian, this man you are seeing here, the one on glass, although you're going to watch him speak, talking. Right here on this video, I'm going to play his video because he made a short video. In one of his short videos, I think it's a very long one, but people caught the part that caught people's attention, what he said about America and what he think. But before we play that, I want you to like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. Let me know what you think about what the video is all about. It won't cost you any time, any amount. Only your few minutes is enough for you to put a comment and like the video and share it on many platforms of your choice. Be part and parcel of this family. I want you to hear what Asari Dokubo said. But before then, I want you also to know who Asari is. Asari is a man, he's a Muslim, and his own Islam, he's using that as a contract. He don't joke with government contracts. And this contract I'm talking about has to do with security. Some like thugs, like not gangster, you know what I mean by that? Like he made himself available to do some illegal job for government and they'll settle him. Meaning that government sometimes arm him and arm his people. He has his own people that perceive as his own army. So he's the only one. Remember, Nigeria is a secular state who does not encourage anybody to bear firepower, to bear arms. without government giving you license. But as we speak, it depends on your tribe. If you are anti-Igbo, you can bear arms, no problem. If you are against Igbo, if you are against anything Biafra, if you are against Christianity, you are allowed to carry arms without any license, no problem. Asari as a Muslim who have done all manner of things against Igbo people, against people who actually bragged that he's going to use his rifle to chase Igbo people anywhere they are in Nigeria. He now has his own army. And this army is just group of boys, on train, ragtag army. But using them to commit a lot of crime for government. He bragged how he buys, how he has unalived many Igbo people in different locations. And he said about how his father enslaved Igbo people in the past, meaning that he said a lot of very, very bad things against Igbo people. And Igbo people, they couldn't react. They don't need to do anything because the government and the system is against them full time. If you're not an Igbo person, you may not agree with me, but I want you to remove sentiment and calm down, pay attention to what I said and do your research. You'll find everything that I said. In fact, you even have it better in a better format than what I just said. All right. So Asari Dokubo said that he's going to resist American government coming to Nigeria. That if they come, he will make sure that they buy all of them. I remember when he said something like that before, when Biafran Prime Minister was here, before he was arrested. He made an attempt to show his power, his forces, against Igbo people. He wanted to show his muscle. And during that time, Biafran Liberation Army was very, very active. They resisted him and he was complaining like a baby. So when he said that he's going to resist American forces, to me, it sounds like he sounds like a comedian. But sometimes these government talks or their chief organizer, who he is, he don't even go. He don't fight like use the gun to face man to man. He always send his boys to go and do one or two things and run back. So saying that to me is very, very funny. I want you to hear that. Let it not be like Kai Report is one quoting him wrongly. Hear what he said here.
Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die.
Are you hearing that?
This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants to kill the supreme leader of Iran. He wants to finish up Yemen. This sick lunatic. And that's why when they talk about America, is a sick country. A country of mad people. Insane people. And that's why they can elect a mad, insane idiot. A lunatic.
Okay.
That's why they can elect a lunatic as their president. See the genocide.
Now, I'm going to play it again.
And with you people, you all die.
Did you hear that?
Let Trump come with his America. And with you people, you all die.
Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die. Listen.
With his America. And with you people, you all die.
Now, who is this you people he's talking about? Another threat. This could be another potential threat against Igbo race. Do you understand? This is a man who claimed that he's a Biafran, who said he's a Biafran. And later said Nigerian is not working. How many of you remember his slogan? Nigerian is not working. Nigeria is not for you. Good luck, Jonathan. Nigeria is not for you, Charlie Boy. Nigeria is not for you, Design. How many of you remember that? But the system is just like Nigerian system is just like a normal level playground for people who don't know their left to right, which this man is one of them, that will all die. So American people should take note what Asari said here. Not this is not don't tell me it's AI. It is real and it's trending. Their people are now buying into that, bragging about it and claiming that there's no problem. Some are even clapping for him. But when he said you American American and you people will all die. Hear it again. So it's not about me. Hear it
With
again.
his America and with you people.
Let Trump come with America and with you.
Let Trump come with his America and with you people. You all die. This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants to kill the supreme leader of Iran. He wants to finish up Yemen. This sick lunatic. And that's why when they talk about America is a sick country, a country of mad people, insane people.
This is the reason why I said America is very, very ripe for America to pay, and Nigeria is very, very ripe for America to pay close attention to them. Because with this kind of people, this is potential Ndobunigwe. So many of them. And you don't just take it for granted, because if you're in the same country with this kind of people, once they commit crime, it's going to affect everybody. It's going to affect everybody. Am I in love with? How can you tell me to close eyes and don't turn blind eyes simply because you see what is going on as something that is just normal? It's about to hear. This nonsense has been going on before Tinubu. But Yoruba people felt that Yoruba people felt that is a way of attacking them. I don't know why they're saying that. Yoruba people should just understand. This is not about Tinubu entirely. This has been lingered, even though he contributed by pushing Jonathan out and what he said there. The same people who are blaming people now, they forgot they used the same America to remove Jonathan. And the truth now is not about this attempt, or what they're saying now has something to do with the removal of Tinubu as a president. That is just gospel. But the problem of Nigeria is more powerful than Tinubu himself. Yes, he's a Muslim, but there's people championing the agenda, which he himself may not be part. He just wants to take advantage of that, the agenda, to maintain, to be in power as a Muslim brotherhood. That's all. But people who planned this insecurity, who started it, I don't think Tinubu is part of it. But now that he's president of Nigeria, he should understand that this problem has to do with him personally. And Yorubas need to stop this bigotry, because they always want to show their bigots. They will tribalism, nepotism, and what have you, just to prove a point. Without them making sure not to portray themselves to the people of the world like that, for what we already know, they need to understand it's not about Tinubu. It's about the reality on ground. Whether Tinubu is there or not, the agenda remains. This is one of the reasons why I was against P2B becoming president. Because I understand that the way Nigeria is, it doesn't matter. If you like bring P2B 300 to rule Nigeria, he is going to fail. But to some of you Yorubas and non-Yorubas, APC lovers, they will think, oh, because you want your brother to be there. I don't want P2B to be there. If you guys don't want P2B to be president of Nigeria, let's say you are 100% don't want, I am 1000% don't want him to be president of Nigeria. Because I understand that the president, he emerged as president of Nigeria, will hurt Igbo people more than you can take. And my own is anything that is going to affect us in Nigeria, I can't support it. Imagine what you guys are doing in Lagos now, demolishing of Igbo people's property, simply because he won Lagos without even being declared as a winner. You guys are still having that in mind and burning Igbo people's shop and all that. Destroying, do you know what it takes to serve as an apprentice for your guy to settle you? Some people serve 6 years, 9 years, 10 years, some 12 without even giving any proper capital to set up a business. They manage to hustle around and start up business and you demolish it. Do you know how the painful? Do you know how painful it is? And when we each time we check our history as a people, we find out that you guys, when I say good you guys, I'm talking about non-Igbo people in Nigeria that are yapping nonsense now. You remember what you did to our forefathers? You starve our children to death. How many million? More than 5 million, according to the record. And the pictures are everywhere on the internet. It's not as if this is they just made it's a kind of mere talk, no evidence. Evidence is everywhere. And these are people, our people are the people that you gave 20 pounds. No matter how much they have in their account, you squander it and give them 20 pounds to start life up again. And after starting life again, you are not demolishing the building. And you guys actually believe that your race will progress after attacking other people like that. It's only God that will determine, not me. But my own is that Asari Dokubo bragging how he's going to do this and do that is funny, but not all that funny. Just imagine when a man that are threatening people holding rifle on camera, no arrest, no investigation, nothing. Our people always quiet because you guys have inflated fear. You have inflated fear in our people that they can't even talk boldly anymore. Everybody is talking face down, which is not what we are known for. Hear what I said again.
Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die.
Let Trump come with America, and with you people, we all die. Now, shut up. Now, this thing that he said, if Americans begin to write on it, they say, oh, because Nigeria is poor, you don't have anything. But look at what he said. And he wants you to see him as a hitman. You hit nobody. You are just a mere terrorist or financier and supporter. Nothing more. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video. I just want you to understand that the only thing that matters is peace and unity. Not unity to live together. What I mean by unity is to respect each other. And understand that coming together as one can never work. It will never work. Or maybe you keep on deceiving yourself. And for you to know how hypocritical some of you can be, when your brother is in the power, you want unity. Once he's go, you want let us divide and let us end it here. We consistently demanding for your peaceful separation because that is the final answer. It may take you years to realize this, but the area you begin to understand it now is better for everybody. So you are not going to waste years and come back to the same issue. Please like the video and let me know what you think about it. God bless you. Bye bye for now.